Hi, and thanks for joining us for this March edition of CPSB-TV. I'm Lily.
And I'm Sharice. Here's what's coming your way in today's show. An inspirational student who's bringing cheer to LaGrange High School.
Plus, a sneak peek at Lion King Jr. before it hits the stage in a couple of weeks.
And just for fun, we'll be showing you one of our shortest, funny films.
We will have those stories and more. But first, sometimes there's a student at school that just makes everyone's day brighter.
At LaGrange High School, students will grow. Their inspiration is a young lady named Angel. I am proud to introduce you to the 17-year-old who's everyone's biggest cheerleader. From the basketball courts to the football sideline, 17-year-old Angel Fontenot know how to shine.
When Angel put on that uniform, she transformed into a totally different person.
Sharonda is Angel's mom. She says it was in middle school that a teacher pitched the idea of Angel joining the school squad.
So I was like, I was kind of skeptical because I'm like, Angel cheering, I'm not too sure, not as far as for her, but, I didn't know how others would take it.
Well, people took it very well. Angel was born with Down syndrome, but that hasn't stopped her from being a light for others. In fact, people love her so much that she was even elected for homecoming court and even featured on BET cheering.
Seeing Angel and, seeing her with Down syndrome and seeing that she's also being represented in something as big as homecoming court was a joy to watch for everybody. And you can definitely tell that Angel enjoyed every minute.
She comes to practice, she just brings up the energy and the mood and make sure everybody is feeling great. She also gives everybody a hug and makes sure that you give her a hug back.
Yeah, she's like a really positive energy no matter what the mood is. When she comes in and she hugs everyone, it brings everyone's spirits up, and she's like our personal cheerleader.
It's not just the students that feels Angel love. Her teachers say she makes every day better.
Oh, goodness. Angel, how do you inspire me? She inspires me every day. When I come in the mornings, it doesn't matter what kind of day I've had, she always gives me a big hug. So she is pure light and love that I get to have the privilege of working with every single day. She's amazing.
As a fellow student who gets to see Angel's impact, I can say it's heartwarming, encouraging, and loving to see. It was really a joy to get to spend that time featuring Angel.
And I heard you won a documentary contest for Black History Month. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
It's the highlight of the school year for Calcasieu Parish Performing Arts students. The musical they worked on all year finally coming to the stage. CPSB-TV reporter Makeithen Fontenot takes us backstage as students prepare for one of the biggest performances yet, The Lion King Jr.
These are the voices of students in the LaGrange District Theater Program, representing LaGrange, Barbe, Sam Houston, and Washington Marion High Schools.
I think it's going to be great. I'm really excited to be working with a bunch of different high schools to all come together and do one mega show. I think it's going to be really cool.
The mega show this year is The Lion King Jr. and the performing arts director Shelly Buller says it's going to be great.
It's amazing. The music is awesome. The characters are so much fun. So many generations have followed The Lion King, so I'm excited to be able to produce this and present it to Calcasieu Parish.
Students auditioned in August and September and have been practicing since then for the spring performances.
Musicals in general are a nice way to bring in the different talents, the singing, the dancing, the acting, put it all together in one. And this play in particular can really showcase some of our, cultural talents as well.
We know the main characters and songs from the original Lion King, but Ms. Buller says you can expect some new stuff too.
The thing that they will love the most is there's such a depth in the actual musical performance. There's going to be some songs that aren't in the original cartoon that they're going to fall in love with the show all over again.
Reporting from CPSB-TV, I'm Makeithen Fontenot.
The performance will be held on Friday, April 8th at 7 p.m. and Saturday, April 9th at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. at Trinity Baptist Church. The tickets will be sold at LaGrange's office for $10. Buy them early or they'll sell out quickly.
If you're a senior, listen up. Actually, any high school student needs to pay attention to this story. There are several things you must do before you can graduate. CPSB-TV reporter Marin breaks down the checklist and talks to some classmates about where they stand.
Waking up early in the morning.
Getting up early in the morning.
At this point in the high school year, we might all be feeling the drain, especially seniors. But it's also an exciting time as we wrap up our high school experience on our way to graduation.
The next couple months, I look forward to graduating from school, high school, of course. And I want to attend Jewell Technical College for business management because once I graduate Jewell, I want to open up my own business.
Before that can happen, though, College Street Vocational Center counselor Terry Shaw says students need to make sure they take these deadlines seriously.
The most important thing that students need to graduate is to be aware of what their requirements are, depending on their graduation pathway. If the student is a TOPS University student or a student that's in the career diploma pathway, they need to know what those requirements are, and those are different for each pathway.
Something that is very important for students to know is what they need and what they have. So when you go to your Student Progress Center, you can go to your transcript and know what the credits that you already have, they show up. You can even print it out so you can compare it to your individual graduation requirement.
The most difficult thing that students have their senior year that they still need to earn a lot of times is their ACT score. And it's important to stay on top of that. It's important to take the test multiple times so that you have the best opportunity to get the best score that you can.
The next opportunity to take the ACT is March 11th. Seniors' last day to complete graduation requirement is May 6th. Reporting for CPSB-TV, I'm Marin.
As Mainy reported, Friday, May 6th is the deadline for seniors completing graduation requirements.
It's been a great season for the Barbe High School girls soccer team. They clinched the district championship and made it all the way to the third round of state championship playoffs. When you watch the Barbe girls soccer team, you see their skills firsthand. But what you haven't seen are the challenges they've overcome. Injuries have deeply impacted the team, and Coach Todd Hoffpower said that they also dealt with needing to pull up younger players to starting positions.
We had some injuries this year we had to deal with. We first stepped on the field on our first game together in October. We had freshmen stepping up. We had seniors stepping up. So we just had to learn how to gel the team and make them bond together so we can play well as a unit and as a group.
My sophomore year, I hurt both my ankles and ended up having to have surgery on both. So having to come back from that and play through the pain and just being able to play my entire senior season without any pain at all is great.
Congratulations to the Barbe girls soccer team on making it to the playoffs.
Let's look at the Jobs for America graduate class, or JAG, where students help celebrate the Mardi Gras season. With careful planning, students took hours of class time to make a miniature Mardi Gras floats. They managed to build the floats in time for the parade. This idea was initially thought up by one of the students, and after talking with a teacher, the project became a reality.
They also are learning how to communicate, being team leaders, also allowing each other to take control of what they need to do.
Actually, we'll gain exposure in the community, talking about JAG. We'll also gain the students learning to work with other people besides just themselves.
JAG is the class to help students prepare for getting a job or also participate in community service.
Our last story for today is, well, short.
Hopefully it will make you laugh. Take a look at this 5-second film.
This drink will blow your mind.
Oh, really?
I told you so.
That was mind-blowing.
I don't think I'm thirsty anymore. That's a wrap for this edition of CPSB-TV.
Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to follow us on all of our social media sites.
See you next time.